So we've been reporting on the Epstein file release saga from the beginning, and just days ago, James O'Keefe said that he was going to release a series of videos that prompted him to publicly state that he is not suicidal. He indicated that these videos may be related to Pam Bondi and Epstein since that, and we told you we'd keep you up to date with all of this. And don't know if there's more coming at this stage, but it appears at least one piece of the puzzle is out for the public to see relating to Attorney General Pam Bondi, who, we'll just say, has made a series of conflicting statements related to Epstein thus far in public. But it appears she is also saying some things in private. A new video from James O'Keefe shows a secret recording of Pam Bondi telling what we're told is a stranger information that was not previously publicly disclosed. Take a look.
Yesterday, Attorney General of the United States Pam Bondi was at the White House and disclosed what she represented as brand new information in relation to Jeffrey Epstein, the existence of tens of thousands of videos featuring little children.
There are tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child porn.
Now, this is the first time an official has publicly acknowledged that videos of Epstein and his victims exist. What you may not know is just 9 days prior, the Attorney General had a very similar conversation with a total stranger in a restaurant.
Do you know when the Epstein files are going to get released?
We hope soon. The FBI's been...
Okay.
So...
Any dates?
No, you know what it is? There are tons and thousands of videos.
Yeah.
And it's all with little kids, so they have to go through every one.
In the past, officials have spoken about the, quote, mountain of evidence in the Epstein case, but they've never, previous to that moment, acknowledged on the existence of videos of, quote, little kids. Just a few days later, at 2 p.m. on May 1st, our reporter sent the AG's office the text of the recording. We asked why this detail had not been disclosed to the public, but was instead being told to a random stranger at a restaurant. The Attorney General used almost the exact same language as she did with the stranger in the restaurant, language that we shared with her press office.
There are tens and thousands of videos.
Yeah.
And it's all with little kids.
There are tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child porn.
Now, we hesitated to publish this story, but believe, like we did yesterday, that the public has a right to know. And this one raises serious questions. On one hand, why did our country's highest law enforcement official share this information first not with the American people, but with a self-described nanny at brunch? But more importantly, why was this information held back in the first place? Does this show that a government apparatus is still working behind the scenes to protect powerful people involved in the scandal? Based upon the response to our Epstein story yesterday, it's clear that the American people want answers, and they want accountability.
Adding to O'Keefe's valid questions there, the curious thing about Pam Bondi's media statements there on the 7th of May is that she says these thousands of videos are of Epstein abusing children. Not anyone else. She just says these videos are of Epstein. They've got thousands of videos with Epstein, whereas we know that Epstein was running a blackmail operation, and we know that he was flying around big names on the Lolita Express. So we know that there are more perpetrators than just him himself. And to think that he was the only one abusing these children, as in it ends with him, is extremely naive. And to top it off, as we reported yesterday, we have Kash Patel in a hearing telling Senator John Kennedy that he believes Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, which nobody with an ounce of common sense actually believes. Exactly what narrative is being painted here? Are they trying to tell us that Epstein acted alone? Well, he's dead now. It all ends with him. Oh, and if we ever get the files, we'll make sure everything else is redacted so as to protect the victims. Nothing more to see here, folks. And we're not saying that's the way it's going to go down, not at all, but this suspicious pattern of behavior makes us draw some pretty damning conclusions, largely because of the complete lack of transparency around this whole thing. At this point, it's all getting very long in the tooth. This constant back and forth of, we have the files, we haven't got the files. We've got the files, we haven't got all the files. We've got a truckload of files, we've got thousands of videos. Whether we have or we haven't, nobody in the public has seen anything yet. It's almost like a cat with a laser. You keep pointing the laser everywhere until the cat gets bored and maybe slowly forgets about it. Well, we're not going to forget about it. We're not going to get bored. We know this runs deep. We know it's more than Jeffrey Epstein, both above and below him. And the people deserve answers and a government free of these types of abhorrent crimes.